What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another one. Obviously, we are out at the ranch and we are here to destroy the pigs that are destroying our brand new food plots that we just planted for the summer. I have a special guest with me here, Kendall Gray. Y'all probably know who he is. Y'all know who he is. If you don't, he's linked in the description box. Kendall Gray on YouTube. He loves to hunt and fish. He's on every platform. But today's goal is pigs. We got pigs on the brain. We have way too many out here now. They come and go as they please, but right now we just planted our food plots for the summer and everything's getting destroyed. So we're gonna ride around. We're gonna show you a little bit about what these pigs do out here and why we need to get rid of them, and maybe at the same time look for a couple sheds.
Yeah, because they're shedding right now.
Yep, like right now is when they're shedding. We found a few so far, but I think it'd be cool to go find some. We may hit the skeet range, and definitely gonna go pig hunting tonight. So y'all stay tuned and enjoy.
B-rolling to the damage. What does pig damage look like? We're looking for it. We will find it.
Kendall found the first shed. We literally are B-rolling, like he said, B-rolling to the hog damage, and he found the first shed within the first 5 minutes.
That's pretty solid. Look at there.
Nice.
It's bigger than any buck I've seen this year.
Let's
go.
The other side's got to be somewhere close.
You think it would be close?
Oh yeah, most of the time. Let's do a little loopy loops and find his other side, maybe, hopefully. So this is part of what the destruction these pigs are doing. You can see this is one big food plot my dad planted a few months ago when it was still cold out, and this is fresh. It just looks like the morning dew kind of silts it in, but I mean, this should all be green, lush grass, and you can see this rooting all the way down this field on this side. So it's right next to the tree line. You can see they just come out, eat, and root up the ground. The feeders right there, they run over there, eat all the corn that they can, come back here and root as long as they can, or until we shoot them. So that's the plan, is to catch them in the act. It's hard to catch them whenever they're in this thick stuff, so these food plots are a great place to target them. They're out here already doing their thing, and you play the wind right, you can get pretty close to them. So
Deer tracks, hog tracks more round, right?
It looks very similar to a deer track, but their split is a little more than a deer.
Okay.
So your deer track may be a little more pointed and closer together, and then the split on the hog track may be a little more round, like you're saying, and the V is going to be a little bigger.
Okay.
It's almost time, guys. The gobble of the woods.
At least 3.
This is one of our feeders that we have a big problem with pigs coming to. You can see it's just absolutely destroyed. There's a little bit of corn on the ground from this morning, but I was just telling Kendall, a lot of these pigs will get to the corn before the deer and other animals can get to it, especially in the mornings when the feeder goes off early. They like to come and eat in the dark. But this is the cell cam we use. It is a spy point, and we were just looking at pictures. There was pigs here last night. There's 4 or 5 pigs in here last night. So you can see that big spotted pig right there. And then 2 other feeders had pigs as well. A little later in the night, there's a big boar hog right here at another feeder. And then at that same feeder later in the morning, about 3:30 in the morning, a big white pig showed up all by himself. So there's definitely a lot of pigs that we need to get out of here, and there's a lot more that aren't shown on camera. And they'll sit here till every single kernel of corn is gone. So hopefully tonight we can get on them, find them at a feeder. We'll use these cameras as a tool.
Oh, that's cool.
And just keep watching that camera, have dinner, sit around the campfire, and wait till we get a cling of a camera going off, and then we'll go do a little spot and stalk with a thermal.
These pigs, we'll take every advantage we can get.
And then we're gonna eat them.
Yes.
for sure, if we get one. Y'all stay tuned. Fresh out of corn. I was gonna get some bags of corn to fill the feeder, but they eat so much of it, we're out. We do have some slop. We could go put out some slop for them for tonight. Fill up a 5-gallon bucket with slop. All right, so this is a slop we make. Corn. It's got all kinds of beer, water, and you just let it ferment, and the pigs love it. As you can tell, it's got all kinds of worms, and it just got in my mouth.
Gosh. Ooh, it's stinky. Very much.
It doesn't taste very good either, but you can see all the worms in there, like maggots. They're nice and juicy like. Well, we're gonna go put this around, we're gonna go put it around a couple feeders, and hopefully it brings the pigs in tonight, because the feeders are running low on corn. As you can see, we're completely out of corn, so let's go do it.
This is like a honey bun to a pig.
Yeah.
They gonna be there tonight.
Another barren feeder with no corn on the ground. How'd y'all ride back there with the slop? Stanky. So what I like to do with this is just kind of shake it around. Oh, the whole feeder. And this scent travels a long way, and they know what this is. They know this means food. Slopping it all over myself. Yuck. So, hopefully we have some pigs come to this tonight, and then we'll shoot them.
What do we have here?
Jaeger Pro Hog Control Systems. So this is yet another way that we control the pigs here. It takes them a while to get used to it, but this is a self-control, or a, what would you call that? A remote controlled surveillance trap. So we have a cell camera in here as well. I think it's like a 30 by 30 trap, but we got a cell camera that we can, it's full on video on our phone, so we can watch that. And then there's another computer system inside the gate itself, and you can press shut gate on your phone. So I think there's a 30-second interval between whenever you press shut on your phone to when it actually shuts. So the second that we see the last pig in the group come in, or if there's enough in here that you're satisfied with it, shut that gate, and we instantly have a whole sounder of pigs trapped. So it is more effective than shooting them sometimes, but it is hard to get them in here. Obviously it's a closed pen, and they're kind of leery about getting in here, so we have to feed them out. That slop that we just poured out, they absolutely love it. So we do put a lot of that in here, and that really helps get them in here, but you have to get them comfortable. So once they get comfortable, after a few days of them coming in and eating, then we'll set the trap off.
Bullet can only hit one pig at a time, theoretically. This can catch a bunch. By the way, that was me. It wasn't a hog. It's pretty good. Right, guys, we're getting ready to shoot the guns and make sure they work right.
So we've got a few hours before dark. Prime time for when we're gonna really put effort into hunting these pigs. They don't often come out during the daylight too often at our ranch. So we are gonna be shooting 2 different calibers. Kendall's got a 308 paired with a Pulsar QX50, and they are both suppressed. The other one is a 223 fully suppressed. The reason why we use thermals is because back in the day we used to use white lights, and we'd go spotlighting for pigs all the time. When thermals came out, it changed the game completely. It's dark outside, and you can't see anything. They can't see you, and we can see them perfectly through these. So hopefully we'll get a little footage of shooting these at the targets. Hopefully we can see them. You have to have heat for these to work, so the targets are metal. They should be pulling in some heat from the sun, but we're just making sure Kendall's comfortable with shooting my gun, since these are not his. He hasn't shot them before, so we're just gonna shoot the targets a few times and make sure we're dead.
Yeah,
make sure we're on, and then eat some supper, and then go out for pigs.
Yeah, we eat that orcs
that
they may not know about, but We're gonna eat an oryx.
Go watch that video.
And aurochs.
All right, we're shooting the red gong down there. You probably can't see it, but we're at 100 yards.
Yep.
So listen for the steel.
That was perfect.
Perfect.
I'm gonna go for the small one.
Okay. The blue one?
The orange one.
Okay.
Orange one's what I can see.
Money.
Perfect too. Now we know the thermal works really good, and the gun does too. And what's crazy about the suppressors, none of us has ear pro, and it's like nothing ever happened, which is great.
And a lot of the times, if you get into a big sounder of pigs, they don't know where that bullet's coming from, because the suppressor just distorts the sound a lot, and a lot of times they'll run at you. So they're not always running away from you. They'll run at you, around you, so you get more shot opportunities. So that's another good thing about suppressors. But the main thing is you don't have to wear ear pro, and you don't have to worry about your ears ringing for the rest of your life. So.
Yeah. And this gun, what I thought was really cool is that it's integrally suppressed. So like this thing has a suppressor that goes from here down to here, but it doesn't stick out that much further. It's built into the barrel. So really sweet. I think so. What are you gonna be shooting? I'm probably gonna be shooting this one.
Okay, he likes that one. This one's a little heavier. This is a 308. That's a 223. Let's turn it on. Y'all can just listen for the sound of the gong. I'm gonna shoot the big red one, just like he shot. But I've shot this gun a bunch, so just to double check, make sure we're on. We're on. This gun does kick a little more than the 223 too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we are on at 100 yards, and 90% of the time we're gonna get in within 100 yards of these pigs. We play the wind, and normally we're in under sub 50 yards. So we're gonna go eat some dinner. We'll see y'all after dark. Hopefully got pigs on the camera, and then we'll go stalk them. Guys, so we've been riding around all day. Y'all seen the damage these pigs have done. I gotta be a little quiet because we do have pigs on the camera. So we got cell cams. They send pictures to us as things go past the feeder. And then we got 2 sounders of pigs right now. One in the big field and one at a feeder we call the Sendero. So we got suppressed thermal ARs.
This one's integrally suppressed. That means it's cooler.
It's fully suppressed, so the whole entire barrel is suppressed.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
But we're gonna go see if we can't put some bacon on the ground, and if we do get one, we are definitely gonna smoke a half of a whole pig, because Kendall's never done that, and I think it'd be cool, the Texas way.
Yeah.
So let's get them.
So I got one shot off, and then my mag fell out, and I had to find it. So
He
done the work though. He took one out.
We took 2 out, and I know you hit one.
We got one laying there, and one that was stumbling away with a couple shots in it. So that's pretty good.
I think this one would be perfect size with smoke on the smokers.
That's sweet, pretty sweet. Yeah. All right, one's laying there. The other one might have track a little bit, but let's go check it out.
Guys, 2 pigs down. Kendall's first time. This is not your first time thermal hunting.
It is for pigs.
Okay, first time thermal hunting in Texas. First Texas pig?
Yes.
So we think he shot the first one. We'll show you that when we get to the cleaning station.
His name's Clubby.
Yeah.
You'll see why in a minute.
So we got two, one big sow and a little boar, Clubby. Y'all see him. But we gotta make sure we can get back to the cleaning station on this battery and this golf cart. So I'll see you there when we're cleaning it. Back at the cleaning station, and y'all probably wondering about Clubby. Let's look at old Clubby and why his name is Clubby. Oh. Wilbur! Look at that foot. That is some nasty right there. We don't know what happened to him. He may have got shot. It could have really been anything. He could have got caught in a snare. Could have got caught in a fence. Could have just got a little cut. Maybe a rattlesnake.
Cactus. Maybe
Something got infected for sure.
Boy?
What?
Boy question mark?
I don't know what you were saying. Yes, it is a male.
Young though.
It is a young pig. That is in the bloodstream.
Yeah.
And we have enough meat out here. We have enough pigs. Check this out right here. Talk about pork. We got pork. So, coyotes and buzzards have to eat as well. I'm not going to take a chance. My family's going to be eating this with us. You never know what kind of infection that is going through this pig's bloodstream. So Miss Sal over there is going to get ate. She's going to get got. So, food for varmints.
Sure.
And
Groundhog breed.
groundhogs. I don't think we have groundhogs in Texas.
Oh.
Something like that.
Nice and smooth.
There we go.
And winter up. Alright guys, we got our split, gutted, and skinned. We're gonna pick this side for tomorrow. We're gonna hang it up and let it thicken up overnight. All this greasy fat will turn hard and really bite, thick fat. And we're gonna make up a rub probably tonight. And then in the morning when we wake up, we're gonna rub it down, start the smoker, and smoke it all day long. See you guys in the kitchen. All right, guys, it is the next morning, and beautiful morning here in Texas. It's actually cold, but it's time to start the smoker up, fire it up. So we got some wood in the firebox, a little lighter fluid in there. And we're gonna let this heat up. We're gonna cook this pig at about 225 to 250 till we get an internal temp of 190 to 200. So should take 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 hours. But yeah, we're gonna let our firebox heat up, get it up to temp, let it smoke a little bit, and then we'll go get our pig. And I got the seasoning going already. So. But not so long.
Be a lumberjack in no time.
Waffle. Dude.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we got our pig from last night back over here. Got the smoker fired up. Y'all saw that this morning. We're just gonna inspect it, make sure there's no hairs, and make sure it's all clean, good to go. We are gonna lay it down, ribs this side down. That way all this fat, when it renders down, it just soaks into the meat. So it goes through the meat. But I am gonna cut a little bit of this fat off because you don't want too much fat. It'll overpower the pig. All right, guys, we got our seasoning. We got a little bit of critter glitter, some cayenne pepper, sea salt, black pepper, and a little bit of turbinado sugar. We didn't have any brown sugar, so we're gonna use turbinado sugar. So we're just gonna rub it all in and get this whole pig covered in this rub. And then if we have apple juice, I don't know if we have any apple juice, we're gonna periodically spray down the pig as it cooks.
So we took some of the fat off the pig and we put it on the fire. That way it smells like bacon. That's pretty much all, but it's sizzling pretty cool and it sounds cool.
Does it smell like bacon?
I don't know. It's too cold to smell right now.
Sounds like bacon.
Sounds like bacon. Looks like bacon. Tastes like bacon. No, could be better.
See, Kendall, what are you doing? Missed you a big old hair.
Is this a very Texas thing to do?
I'd say so. Beautiful. Get us a meat probe real quick so we can keep tabs on it.
Like I need to figure out how to do
Zero sugar root beer.
spin a thing and have presets.
A&W.
Okay.
Just because the Sony mayonnaise are different. I've never used.
Doesn't sound too
so
great.
complicated.
It's okay.
Zero sugar?
I'm trying not to drink sodas.
But
Kendall
we're just doing
Kendall
Canadian
doesn't drink
pork.
sodas, so
There you
I'm
go.
trying to
Whenever
be
we
like Kendall.
think we might shoot something, we'll switch up to
Be yourself, man.
Well, guys, we've done a lot in this video. Everything about pigs, and this is the end result, the best part. In my opinion, getting to eat what we harvest, and it is probably going to be delicious. We're at 191 internal temp. Let's get a first look at this guy. Beautiful barbecue pig. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pull this tray out, brought some tongs out. We're gonna pull all the meat we can off into this tray right here. If we need to add any flavors, since we didn't inject the meat, we'll add in some salt and pepper and stuff like that. And then we're gonna make some shredded pork tacos for dinner, and it is gonna be delicious. Just like that. Well, I completely just forgot to film because we just dove in and started eating. But we got our wild pork right here. I made a sandwich out of it. We got boudin, corn, oryx, tenderloin, some portobello mushrooms, and some salad. What'd you think, Kendall?
It was good.
1 out of 10, what would you give the pork?
I'd give it like a 9.8.
9.8?
That's pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's really good.
Okay, yeah.
Hunter?
8.5.
10.
Gabriel, 10. Ryder, what do you give it?
8.
8?
Oh.
There we go. He's hard on daddy. But, had an awesome time out here. The pig turned out phenomenal. And we took care of the problem with the pigs.
A little bit of it.
So,
A little bit.
still here for another day. We may get into more pigs tonight. We'll see. Like I said, go follow Kendall. Link in the description box. Until next time, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit thumbs up, and remember, eat good.